Good morning. Welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. I apologize for my voice. 10 days on a ventilator. That's what does it. Plus, wearing oxygen, as you can see, doesn't help. Now, in regards to the COVID variant D, which will be further called the plague, I spoke to an infectious disease doctor, and this is some of the conversation. Double vaxxed and unvaxxed can contract the variant and get very sick. The difference between unvaxxed and vaxxed is the double vaxxed usually do not end up in the hospital on a ventilator or that ill. You still will get sick, but the difference is the unvaxxed can and will die, or in my case, be on a ventilator. Number two, after you survive, and the big thing is you have to have the will to survive if you are on a ventilator, you do have 90 days immunity. All right? After the 90 days, you could be in trouble again. Now, should vaccines be mandated? No, that's taking away your right. But you have to be aware of what you are saying and doing when you go unvaxxed. You could be a spreader, or you could end up back in the ER on a ventilator, and I guarantee you, I do not have the life energy to survive that again. So make your choice and be aware of what's going on. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Do masks help? Yes, they do. They often recommend that in the hospital, wearing a mask around people, staying 6 feet apart, and they all wash their hands. Not one nurse or doctor who came into my isolation unit was uncovered in any way, shape, or form. So to add to your preps, face shields, plastic face shields, masks, and exam gloves, plus plastic throwaway gowns. I highly recommend that you do that. Should this be an shtf, you are going to need anti-infection stuff, and I guarantee you I would be dead as well as millions of others. So also to add to your prep would be human remain bags that you can purchase off eBay. There will be mass casualties. All right, some other tips. Sleeping on your stomach, should you contract the plague, is a must. Sleep on your stomach with your hands extended. I was forced into that as I was on a ventilator, and I was literally tied down. The reason for sleeping on your stomach stops or limits the spread of the plague to the back part of your lungs. You want to limit that, or else it'll shred your lungs. Drink water, lots of water, not juice, not sodas, not pops, not coffees, not teas. Water, hydrate, lots of it. You also want to, at the very minimum, no matter how sick you are going to want to sit up in bed at the minimum for minutes at a time. You are also going to want to physically walk. And if you need to assist somebody, make sure you're gowned up and help them walk around the room. You have to move to keep that oxygenation in your lungs and to help slow down and prevent the spread of the plague. There will be bodily fluids. Be prepared to handle that. There will be vomiting. Make sure you have lots of anti-nausea medicine. What goes in your body must come out. So if you're drinking lots of water, you are going to be urinating a lot. Have bedpans and urine bottles available to yourself or your patients, and be prepared to eliminate that waste. I would also recommend adding Depends plus plenty of moisture wipes to control that area. Okay? Don't mean to be blunt, but this is what you're going to be facing. Right? So, get prepared. Would I continue to add antibiotics to my preps? Absolutely. Fish antibiotics, animal antibiotics, whatever you feel comfortable with, that's your choice. But make sure you add that in there. Not everything is going to be the plague, in an shtf. I hope you find this helpful. I sure do thank you for sticking with me. I fought like hell to survive and live. I'm out of the woods, but not over the hump. All right? Get yourself right with God. Get baptized. Greg out.